We're going to do an energy check. Come on in, get this energy. Let's see what's popping, what's going on, what's happening. Okay. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. All right. But we're going to jump right in. Holy Spirit, ancestors above, below, beneath, and in between. Universe, Most High. We're going to start out with zodiacs. Give me the message that you want me to deliver about this energy that you're finna reveal or talk to us about. Whatever it may be. We're going to find out. Okay. I'm going to shuffle 3 times with the zodiac. Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, Capricorn at the bottom. All right. So you don't have to necessarily be one of these zodiacs. You could be residing in their energy. You can know this energy. Just take the message however it resonates. Don't force nothing, okay? Just take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate to you, let it go, baby. Nine of Cups. 2 of Wands. So we got some pride and ego going on. The Hierophants. Look like somebody gonna be asking for some mercy. Somebody let their pride and ego get the best of them. Three of Wands, and it's gonna affect their future. The World card. It's gonna affect their future. Somebody let their pride and ego get the best of them. Now it's bringing a halt to their future. Hey, chat. Yeah. Page of Cups. There was a fishy deal. Somebody tried to be very creative about something. What they tried to be creative about, I don't know. But we about to find out. Let me pull this in a little bit more then. Somebody tried to be creative about something. I don't know what they tried to be creative about. But whatever it was, it's got them at the mercy of the courts, it appears. Six of Wands. They tried to get a victory with something. What did they try to get a victory with? So there's a Queen of Pentacles energy that they was trying to get a victory over. They was trying to get something over on the Queen of Pentacles energy. And however they was trying to get that victory, it was fishy. It wasn't a good idea. Somebody let their pride and ego overrule their logic. Okay? And now it's got them contemplating about their future. Okay? Somebody might be up in the courts. Five of Wands. Let me see if I can turn the volume up. Maybe it's that. Five of Wands. Yeah, somebody was competing for a spot. Ten of Cups. Okay, so somebody had something against this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like they was in competition with them, you know. And whatever they was in competition with them about, they was bringing disruption to the family unit. So they hit the family unit first. So they could have been doing spell work or whatever. I don't know. But they could have been doing something to disrupt the family unit. Five of Cups. Now they're in remorse. They're in regret for doing it. Whatever it was they did, they in regret for doing it because this is legal. They tried to stop whoever that Queen of Pentacles energy is. They tried to stop a new beginning. And now it's going to land them in court. It's going to land them in court, you know, begging for mercy, you know, the mercy of the courts. But it's over. Yeah. Four of Cups. Yeah. Somebody didn't want to stand in their own spot. They wanted to they wanted them Three of Cups. They wanted so them Three of Cups must have belonged to the Queen of Pentacles. But they were offered a cup. But they didn't want their cup. They wanted the Three of Cups and they wanted all four of the cups. Now they're in regret because they're not in regret right at this present moment. This could be future tense. Could be past tense, take it how it resonates. But if they're in regret now that they did not take the cup. They felt like it was a low ball. You know, no. I'm hearing they wanted revenge. Whoever that Queen of Pentacles is, the energy, they wanted some sort of revenge on that person, but they end up losing. They had two cups. They had lost three. They had two. Then they went down to one. Now they upset. Knight of Swords. Somebody didn't use logic. They just went full steam ahead, you know, charging at that energy. They didn't think first. Whoever in that Queen of Pentacles energy, they had it in for that person. They really had it in. And they were smug about it too. They just knew that they could accomplish. Whoever it is, they had money. Whoever this person, these people or person is, they had money. With that Two of Wands, they had money. That's why they were sitting in the Nine of Cups. They had some kind of riches, you know, there was affluence in some kind of way. So they thought that they could accomplish whatever it was they was accomplishing. But they ain't getting no victory. They got a court, they got a summons. Seven of Wands, they got a summons. They didn't know. See, they had money. Power, whatever it was that put them in the Nine of Cups. They had that, but they didn't know that Queen of Pentacles energy had that Seven of Swords. They had that Queen of Pentacles energy had the ancestors. Now they got the ancestors on their ass, and you know, it's a lot of them on their ass, and now they in defense mode. Six of Cups. Yeah. Somebody could have an ancestor, you know, that's passed over. Well, we know the ancestors are passed over, but I mean, somebody that they had a relationship with, somebody could have lost a mate, okay? And whoever that mate is, they're standing up for them as well. They're, justice. Yeah, baby, somebody in trouble. Hangman, yeah. Somebody lost somebody that was a mate, that was close, you know, intimate. I'm say that, intimate with them. They lost that person, and that person is with them. I'm hearing stand by your man. So it could have been a woman, you know, that they lost. Whatever it was they standing by you, baby. Okay? They're standing by whoever that Queen of Pentacles energy is. They're standing by you, even on the other side. They fighting for you. Somebody, I'm getting Scooby-Doo. I'm seeing Scooby-Doo. The Scooby-Doo series, you know, where they pull off the mask. Somebody is being unmasked. Someone is going to be unmasked, and it's going to be like a shocker on who the real villain is. The moon card. It's going to be a real shocker on who the villain is. The cat is at the bag. It might not be, that's justice though. It might not be at the bag at this present moment. Like I say, take the energy how it resonate. But when these secrets are revealed, it's going to be a shocker. Yo, somebody going broke. That Nine of Cups energy. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yo, somebody might be finna get sued, baby. Okay? Whoever in that Queen of Pentacles energy, they might be finna sue whoever in that Nine of Cups energy. They might be finna sue them. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, baby. This could lead to a lawsuit. Somebody done effed around and found and about to find out, child. Yeah, somebody finna sue. And they gonna win too. Three of Cups. They gonna win. Somebody about to get sued. And whoever finna get sued, they gonna win against you, baby. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. They gonna win. They gonna win that case. I don't know, child. Woo. See what pride and ego do for you? You should have took that cup. Should have took that cup, baby. One cup is better than no cups. Okay? Something is better than nothing. No. You so used to all them 9 cups. Okay? And 10 cups. You want to keep your 10 cups. Say, Oh, yeah. The Star card with the Fool card. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Yeah. Somebody finna get some money, child. Unexpectedly. Ooh, somebody finna get some money, child. Ooh. And they gonna, whoever in that Queen of Pentacles energy, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but they're gonna be very extravagant with their money, child. Okay. Somebody, I hear that, I think that's Patti LaBelle. I got a new attitude. They're gonna have a brand new attitude, child. You ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing. You ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing. They get a little bit of money, baby. You ain't better tell them, and as you should, baby. I ain't knocking you now. As you should. If you've been through it, you deserve it, shit. Okay? They put you through it, you deserve it, baby. Okay? As you should. Holy Spirit, what you say out of this deck here? Let me show y'all how this felt. Hermit card felt on the Five of Wands. But while they were out there pretending, because somebody was pretending like their house was, they had this happy home. It was a facade, child. It was a fraud. But while they was out there pretending, whoever in that Queen of Pentacles energy, them people weren't bothering nobody. Five of Cups at the bottom, they weren't bothering nobody. The Emperor, they weren't bothering nobody. They was out there trying to get their self right, baby. They weren't bothering with nobody. Two of Wands, clarifying the Two of Wands. What I say, they was out there trying to get themselves together. So y'all was out there bothering with some. Give us a little more. Why exactly? Was they bothering with this Queen of Pentacles energy? I almost said Queen of Wands. King of Swords. King of Swords clarified, fell on top of the Hierophant. They was out there bothering with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Whoever you is in that Queen of Pentacles energy, you royalty. You're a leader, okay? You speak the truth. So somebody didn't like whatever you were saying, baby. Whatever you were speaking, they didn't like it, okay? You was opening up. You might have been revealing these people to other people. So you could be on some kind of platform, speaking. You could be telling your story, But whatever it is that you were doing, you were telling the truth, and they just happened to be in your story. So, you telling your story, how your story go, and they didn't like that you included them in your story, but they were in your story. So, it's your story. Three of Wands. Seven of Swords. Yeah. You was telling it, baby. Okay? And you must have been catching the eye of some influential people. Okay? And they didn't like it. You must have been moving on up. You must have been about to head toward the Jeffersons. Well, look, you finna go towards the Jeffersons anyway from the looks of it, because by them trying to do the Seven of Swords to you, it still took you, they did all of this here to stop you from being who you are only to elevate you even more, because now it looks like there's a lawsuit on the table. You know, they tried the Seven of Swords, you know, and all that there, and end up still giving you a victory. That's crazy. They, like I said, they would have did better off by just taking that 4 cups. By taking that 1 cup. Whatever cup they was left with, they'd have been better off just taking that 1 cup. You know how they say it's cheaper to keep her? It's cheaper to keep her. You'd have been better off. Now look, it opened up a can of worms. 10 Pentacles, I tell you no lie. It opened up a can of worms. Now you finna put that person in. I can't even get the words out. The Jefferson songs. Beans on something, child. But yeah, I'm hearing it. Okay? You got that person moving on up. All because of your ego and your pride. Because you didn't want to see that person elevate. Because you had some sort of animosity toward that person. 8 of Pentacles. And you was diligent about it too. Whoever in that Queen of Pentacles energy, it's some kind of talent that you have. Or either you're passionate about what you do, and somebody was watching and didn't like the passion that you had or that you have. Four Swords. You're going to be able to take a break, baby. Okay? Your future looking real bright. Your future looking real bright, baby. You're going to be able to relax, go on vacation. Okay? Just go get you a peace of mind, hunty. Because I'm pretty sure you've been through it, baby. With this 5 of Wands out here, you've been through it because it's multiple. It was multiples. Okay? In competition, pretending, fighting against you, you know, fighting to be you. Then I tell you, baby, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to be able to just, you know, take care of yourself. You're going to be able to take care of yourself, okay? Now, them folks that's fighting against you, whoever it is you finna sue, whoever finna give you some money, put it that way, whoever finna give you some money, they finna give you what's already yours, baby. They stole it, okay? They finna give you what's already yours, okay? They're gonna be mad now. You already know that. They're gonna be mad. Who wouldn't be mad? I gotta pay you a bunch of money. I'll be mad too, Jen. Okay, be mad, but they should be mad at themselves, okay? This is a lesson learned. This is a lesson to learn. Somebody might be charged with criminal charges. Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse. When it fell, it wanted to go up right, but I'm gonna take it how I saw it first. Magician in reverse. Didn't I tell you? It's some kind of you got some kind of talent. You got some kind of gift. Okay? whatever it was, or whatever it is, it's going to put you in the Ten of Cups. Well, it was going to put you in the Ten of Cups, but look like now they finna put you in the Ten of Cups. But yeah, it was going to put you in the Ten of Cups, okay? Whatever gift it is, they knew you were unskilled. You weren't, whatever this is here, they knew you were not skilled. You weren't tapped in completely. You were not tapped in completely, okay? And they wanted to stop you before you tapped in completely, because if you tapped in completely, it's over. But now they put you in a position to where you're going to be able to have the time, to tap in completely. I mean, to take care of yourself, to, I don't know, you just finna be set up real nice, baby, okay? You finna be set up real nice. All because they was trying to manipulate a situation. 4 wands at the bottom, because they was trying to manipulate a situation. Ooh, child. Page of Swords. I told you somebody might be got criminal charges. Okay? But yeah, you're going to be able to, you're going to be able to quench your thirst. Okay? You probably had mind games too. There probably was some mind game. That moon card. Yeah, they probably, they that magician in reverse, they was doing all kinds of sorts of stuff to you. I want to say, yeah. 9 times out of 10, you deserve this come up, baby. Whoever you are, Queen of Pentacles energy, you deserve this come up, because, yo, you done took a lot. Because they done threw a lot at you. There's been a lot thrown at you. Multiple ways. Watching you. Ooh. Yo. No. There will be some sort of negotiations, but somebody ain't gonna want to negotiate. That whoever the silly rabbit is in this situation, they ain't gonna want to negotiate, baby. Pride and ego ain't gonna let them. Cause somebody in the crew had already came to him and told him, it's getting kind of sticky. It's getting kind of sticky. We ought to cheaper to keeper. We ought to just let this go, because this ain't looking good. But whoever that silly rabbit is, they refuse, baby. They said no. 2, 9 of Cups, and I tell you, they said no. Okay? No. I will not lose what's mine. Somebody say I work too hard for mine. Ooh. Somebody say I work too hard for mine. You think I'm gonna let a bitch come in here and just take what's mine? You got me fucked up. I'm just telling you how I heard it. It said, Oh, pride and ego, baby. Pride and ego. Brought down a lot of empires. Pride and ego. Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the 6 of Swords. Okay? Somebody should have moved on to calmer water. Somebody gonna come to terms. They probably ain't gonna come to terms, but somebody gonna come to terms that you should have just took that cup and kept it moving. Okay, moved on to calmer waters, and ended whatever situationship this is. Just ended that 5 of Wands. Just ended the competition, just ended it. Somebody said that's what I was trying to do. No, baby, I don't mean end it like that. Okay, that what got you in hot water right now, because that's what you were trying to do. No, I mean just leave it alone, okay? Or you might have should have just reached out to that Queen of Pentacles energy and y'all did some negotiations or whatever. But look like y'all gonna end up in court. Okay. 3 of Cups. Falling on top of the 7 of Wands. Look like y'all gonna end up in court. 4 Wands at the bottom, and it don't look too happy for you, baby. I'm telling you, look like you should have did a collaboration. You should have went and talked to that Queen of Wands energy. Oh, I don't know why I want to keep saying Queen of Wands energy, but Queen of Pentacles, you might be, got Queen of Wands in you. Shit. But you might have should have went and talked to that Queen of Pentacles energy. Just went and settled some things out. I don't know. Shit, had somebody go talk to him. Okay, you got all that money there. You sitting there in the 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands. You got a little flow. You got some money. You could have got a mediator or somebody, a lawyer. I don't know, a private eye. Anybody, okay? To go and, handle the situation. No, somebody, pride and ego, they couldn't have egg on their face. That's what it felt like to them. It would be like egg on their face. Somebody is a fraud out here. And Scooby-Doo. Somebody. And the mask, now you finna, see what I'm saying? Now the mask gonna come off regardless. I don't know who you got your consultation from, baby. Whoever you are. I don't know who you talked to and gave you. I don't know who your advisor is. Okay? Put it that way. I don't know who you're getting your advice from. But they led you astray, baby. They led you astray. They led you down a bumpy, rocky road, baby. You ain't got no shoes on. It's thorns out there, sandy spurs. Ooh, child. I'm telling you now. The Tower card, I don't know who you got your advice from, baby. But it wasn't good advice. It wasn't sound advice. It wasn't logical. It was not. You was already in your pride and your ego, and whoever it is that you getting your advice from, they might be scared of you, scared to tell you the truth, So they got to go along with your foolishness. See, that ain't who you need around you. You need somebody that's going to keep it 100 with you, regardless. Bitch, if you find me, you find me. Okay? Take that bitch how it resonate. Bitch could be a female, bitch could be a man. But it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. That's what you need, okay? Somebody like that just don't give a fuck. You ask me for my advice, I'm going to give you my advice. You take it or you don't take it, okay? But I'm going to give you my advice. It's up to you what you do with it, but I ain't finna sugarcoat shit for you or to you, okay? To make it just to please you and satisfy you and soothe you, to make you feel like you right. When bitch, you don't know it, but you wrong, baby. Okay, there's a better way to get out of this situation here. And if you going to get a seer, I'm hearing you got a soothsayer, okay? That's what I heard, a soothsayer. I said seer, but I'm hearing you got a soothsayer. Okay? And they ain't telling you right, baby. They leading you down. They leading you to the tower. Okay? You headed down the wrong way, baby. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know, child. I don't know if it's too late, baby. Five of Wands. I don't know if it's too late, baby. Okay. I don't know, child. No, child. Five of Wands is on top of the Hangman, child. I don't know, child. That don't look good. I'm just gonna tell you, child. That don't look good, okay? It don't look good, baby. It don't look good. I don't know whoever that soothsayer is, but you're gonna be getting cussed out. Ooh, child, they might throw things at you, baby. Don't go around and call. Don't. If they summon you, if they summon you, do not go. Okay, you have that right, I guess. But if they summon you, don't go, baby. Talk to them over the phone. Tell them you're sick. I don't know anything. Hell, shit, you been lying. Might well keep on lying. Shit. But don't go. Because it ain't going to be good for you, baby. I'm telling you now. Because they're going to be mad at a motherfucker when the lawsuit comes. Okay? And please don't lie to them and tell them, oh, don't worry. You're going to win. They're going to be really mad. You might find yourself missing something. Listen, child, I'm just telling you now. Don't lie. Keep it 100 with them. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. If you see it, okay. Hell, I don't know. Depending on who you is, you might be seeing a victory, but I don't see no victory. Okay. Hangman in reverse. What I tell you, child, I don't see no victory. Okay. I don't see now. Now you see what you want to see, but I'm just saying this is a delay. Okay. Somebody's scared. You scared to tell the truth? Or somebody's scared to accept the truth, but it's too late. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It look like it's too late. If this is in the future, it might not be too late. I don't know. I don't know how far in the future it is. Hell, it could be tomorrow. Could be, 3 days from now. I don't know. But I will draw a card. But I don't know. But somebody's gonna be out of control, baby. Sure. King of Pentacles on top of the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh yeah, they're gonna be out of control, baby. When they find out they got to give up that money. Okay? Child, that Queen of Pentacles energy done moved up to the King of Pentacles energy. They're gonna be mad, baby. They're gonna be mad when they gotta find out they got to get that person that money. Or get them people that money. Whoever they got to get the money to. They're gonna be mad. Pissed the fuck off. Ain't nobody safe. Okay? And it ain't so much about the money. It appears it's about the, what is that word called? I can't even think of the word, y'all. But it's about, how people are going to perceive them. I don't know if this is going to go public or not, okay? My advice is you want to keep this up under the table, okay? You don't want to make this public, okay? You don't want the publicity. So you want to handle this here, in an undercover way. So, it's best to, make an offer, or maybe the other person is coming, with a demand. Yeah, it's best to settle this out of court, because I don't know what kind of standards, I don't know what your standard, where you're at in society. Well, wherever you at, I know you don't want it public. You don't want this public. Five of Cups, you don't want this public, baby. You don't want this public. You don't want this public now. Somebody said NDA. I don't know. That's up to y'all. You might want to put that on the table. I don't know if the person gonna accept the NDA. Because that appears to what it seemed like you came at that person for. Was to stop them from talking or telling their story. Now here you are, part of their story. Now you want to serve them with an NDA. I don't even know what the N and the D or the A stand for, y'all. I just know they be talking about NDAs. That means you can't talk about nothing. Okay? But, I don't know, child. You can all say to them. Oh, look at that. On top of the Three of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. She's sitting, child. She's sitting right next to the King. All right. Ooh. I don't know, child. Okay. It's worth a try. Shit. She is a Queen of Pentacles energy. So, the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of them be that energy. It depends on if they still in that Queen of Pentacles energy by the time y'all get to this here. Okay? But if they happen to still be in that Queen of Pentacles energy, a lot of them be empathetic. They be reasonable, and it also depends on when that person was born, okay? Because if it's a female that's in this energy, and if she is a true Queen of Pentacles, April Queen of Pentacles, you might can get over. You might. Just depends on, how far this go. But the May ones, bitch, you in for trouble. I don't know. Them May ones, they like money. Well, they like money. The May ones, and I'm not saying all May, okay? But some Mays, a lot of Mays that I've encountered, they'll take it. And they'll sign. You better hope that when there's a May, they'll sign that NDA. Quick, fast, and hurry. Give me my money. Okay? Eight of Cups in reverse. Well, baby, like I say, all I can tell you is to try. Okay? Try. Okay? You're scared. Okay? You're scared of failure. But you should have been scared when you started this drama. Okay? That's when you should have been scared. But see, that Nine of Cups will fuck you up. Okay? You sit in that Nine of Cups energy too long, you gonna be off balance. Okay? When you done been it's like a spoiled brat. When you done had your way so long to that, you just accustomed to having your way, by any means necessary. And then you run across somebody that you might have shouldn't have did nothing to. You should have just left it alone. Shit. Stayed quiet. Just say, excuse my French, fuck that bitch. Like I say, bitch could be him or her. Judgment at the bottom, baby. It is coming, okay? Mm. 4 wands. Mm. Child. Strength card in reverse, baby. I'm gonna finish this shuffle. Okay. But the strength card is in reverse, baby. Okay. Yeah, you fighting a losing battle, baby. I'm just trying to help you get out the situation, even though it's a fucked up situation, because you should have never did this old fucked up shit. But you know, I am who I am. I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm just trying to, help you get out the situation a little better. Than either way you gonna pay. You gonna pay. Chariot card. And like I said, somebody might got some criminal charges. Keep fucking around. Ace of Cups and the Sun card. Either way, okay, you gonna pay. Either way, take it how it resonate. Which way you want to go, which way you want to move, but whichever way you gonna move, like I said, this isn't this. I believe this is future tense. Whichever way you gonna move, baby, you better get a move on, baby, cause you gonna pay. The cards say you gonna pay. The Holy Spirit say, the ancestors, the universe, the Most High say you gonna pay. You gonna pay now. You gonna pay. You gonna pay, and as you should. Now, shit. Think about it. If the shoe was on the other foot, wouldn't you want somebody else to pay? Huh? Okay. If the shoe was on the other foot, let's just say it was the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups energy. 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands with the money, with the pride, with the ego, with the authority. You want them to pay. You want some kind of, compensation for all the struggle, the pain, the anguish that you done put this person or these people through. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that part. Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Child, look. I'm going to say this one more time before I get this next deck, okay? Baby, you better try to go and talk to them people. Go have your conversation, have your lawyer go talk to them. Private eye, your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, somebody. Okay? Go talk to them people, okay? Go talk to them now, okay? Go talk to them. Before the shit hit the fan. The shit gonna hit the fan, baby. Like I said, this is a lesson learned, mama, daddy, whoever you may be. Holy Spirit. What's the message from this deck here? What I tell you, child? Take your L and move on now. Take your L or your W, okay? Depending on how you look at it, it could be a win, okay? Every loss is not a loss, because it could be much worse. Holy Spirit said, now you know you're a con artist. Okay? And they trying to give you a helping hand, trying to give you a little common sense, okay? I'm going to shuffle these 3 times. Trying to give you a little common sense. But you barking at a dead tree. They gave you the options. Yo, okay. Must be the money that's turning me on. Okay. Love in reverse. You might even get you a friend out of the situation if you use some wisdom. Mm, mm, mm. Ancestors have spoken. Dragon's blood. They say don't be no fool. Last shuffle. They got you sick, ain't it? Got you sick to your stomach. Child, look at that. Bloodline and ancestors. Got you sick. Illness. Just the thought of it. You never know, child. You got that first down. Ancestors have spoken, baby. Okay. Take that high resonate. That was sharp. Ain't even flip out that many cards on you. Okay. They meant business on this here. 7 days. Okay. A change can come. Shut the front door and lock the screen. They mean business, child. Okay. I don't know, child. Now listen. They mean business. Holy Spirit. I'm gonna shuffle these 3 times too, y'all. And if I shuffle these cards for those of you that have never watched me before, if I shuffle these cards 3 times and no card comes out, I take what's at the bottom. Contemplation. Choices, baby. Decisions need to be made. Yes or no. Gotta go one way or the other. But last shuffle. They serious. Some unfinished business going on. Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. Take this message however it resonates. I hope it opened up somebody's eyes. Hope it gave somebody some clarity, some insight, a little bit of wisdom. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Ooh, touchdown. Until next time, I love y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Peace, love, and hand grease, baby. Okay? Later, Gators.